All right, Shalawam, Shalawam. GMS Louisiana Saints. We're back with another sit down, all right? But before we go any further, we're going to give all praises and honor to Yahweh. Double honors to the positive great Millstone who rule well and teach well. Peace and blessing to you, Akim, pushing out the truth across the four corners. Shalawam. And as the new year, Shabbat, new year has commenced, man, so has the judgment of the Lord, man. And the inhabitants of the earth are in a total disarray and confusion because they don't know what thus said the Lord says, man. All right, what's going to transpire in these times, in these last 6 times, man. But us as the prophets, we have this knowledge, we have this deep wisdom and understanding to know these things and to abide by the law and to carry ourselves as such. All right, we're gonna get into judgment because when a lot of Akim was posting in our conversational chat that a lot of people, a lot of heathen are being judged, man. Lord, as much as people are celebrating in America the new year 2020, man, the Lord has a different plan for this place, man. This place is not going to go on for much longer, all right? It's going to be destroyed from off the face of the earth. America, thus says the Lord. Give me that Amos 9 and 8 out.
God, this is Amos 9 verse 8. Behold, the eyes of the Lord Yahawah are upon the sinful kingdom.
That's right, man. And the sinful kingdom is talking about America, man. Spiritual Sodom, spiritual Rome, all right, spiritual Egypt, man. The Israelites are still in bondage right now in America, man. Okay? And the Lord is going to judge this place because of the sins, man. Starting with so-called white man Esau, man. All right? Because he's ruling over the planet Earth right now, man. All right? He has his hand in every endeavor of this society, man. And America is spearheading his wickedness, man. So that's the place that the Lord is going to judge ultimately with these ICBM nuclear missiles. Go ahead, Op.
And I will destroy it from off the face of the earth.
Off the face of the earth, man. All right? The Lord is not coming to kiki and ha-ha with the inhabitants of the earth, man. He's coming to lay down law. He's coming to establish a government of righteous men who have been laboring in this truth, man, for the word and presenting everybody as a living sacrifice, man. Lord willing, that's us, man. We're prisoners of hope in this society because in this society, if you let the society latch on to you and take a hold of you, man, you be walking around here with pink hair, man, a wig on, twisting and turning, you know what I'm saying? Rocking rainbow hair and all that, man. Tatting your face up, man. That's what the society is promoting, man. LGBT, feminism, okay? And it's gonna be pushed more and more in 2020, man. But the Lord is gonna push his judgment more and more in 2020 until we're out of this place. Go ahead, Art.
You mind if I pull a precept to back up what you just said, Art?
Kind of. Go ahead.
This is Micah 2 and 10. Arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest.
Arise ye and depart. Arise meaning come back to your nationality. Come back to the law, statutes, commandments of YAHAWASHI and depart from this world, man. Separate yourself from the world, man. All right? Separate yourself from these holidays. Separate yourself from everything that you were taught in the world and renew your strength in your mind with these scriptures, man. That's the only way you could come out of America, man, spiritually, man. All right? Because physically the Lord is gonna take us out of this place, but you gotta come out of America spiritually by coming back to the law, statutes, and commandments, man. You got it, brother.
Because it is polluted, and it shall destroy you, even with the sword destruction.
It is what
It is polluted.
Polluted, man. This place is polluted. And you can look around and you see just that. You go outside, man, you got Jake talking to themselves on the side of the road, man. You got Jake sagging his pants down to his ankles, man. You got a full-fledged woman, nice body, nice shape, rocking a pair of jeans and sagging it down to her ass, man. All right? Holding hands with another woman, man. This place is Sodom and Gomorrah reincarnated, man. All right? And what did the Lord do to Sodom and Gomorrah? He smited it with fire and brimstone. And it's the same thing he's going to do to America, man. You got it, Doc.
It shall destroy you, even with the sword destruction.
Yeah, man, the philosophies of America and the dogmas, man, they'll destroy you, man. Even if you come to serve the Lord in this truth, man, and you dipping and dabbling back in the world, man, this place will destroy you, man. It'll bug you out, man. Okay? It says, precept scriptures tell you a double-minded man is unstable in all his ways, man. You can't be on fence when you come to serve the Lord, man. All right, you can't be half and half, man. You can do that in Esau society and get away with it. When you come to serve the Lord, man, the Lord will bug you out and cast you from amongst the body, man. You got it, brother.
Back in Amos 9 and 8, behold, the eyes of the Lord Yahawah are upon the sinful kingdom, and I will destroy it from off the face of the earth, saving that I will not utterly destroy the house of Jacob, saith Yahawah.
That's right, man. The Lord's not going to utterly destroy the house. The rest of Israel has to come back through our loins, man. Okay? Israel is going to reign in the kingdom of heaven, man. And you other heathen nations, starting with Esau, eat them on down, man. Y'all will be under subjection under Yasharala, man, the kingdom of heaven. And that's a hard realization to come into, man. But the brothers of GMS, from the elders of the apostles on down to us, man, we're fighting for this truth day in and day out, man. Fighting for this truth by putting up videos, going on the highways and byways, edifying brothers, even counseling brothers when brothers have something going on, man, because we give godly counsel, man. It's not like counsel in the world when you go to a therapist or a psychologist, man. They tell you this bullshit, tell you all these things going wrong with you that take your money, man. This is spiritual advice we're getting in this body, man. You got it out. Get that Amos 3 out.
Come. This is Amos 3 and 6. Shall a trumpet be blown in the city, and the people not be afraid?
And who's blowing a trumpet spiritually, all right, in the society? The men of the Lord, man. Lord willing, the apostles of GMS on down to the least of us, man. We're blowing the trumpet in Zion, man. In the midst of this wicked and abominable kingdom, in the midst of spiritual Egypt, man. In our bondage, no matter what what goes on with us in our personal lives, man, we put that to the side to come to serve the Lord, and that takes a lot, man. You just can't even put aside your drink or your food, man, to multitask and do the next thing, man. Scatterbrain all over the place, man. So just imagine what type of faith it takes to know you're being persecuted in a society, in a strange land. You're a stranger here already. You're being persecuted, and you have to do the works, and you have to remain in the faith, and you have to pray and fast, man. It takes faith to do what we do. But we're not looking to be commended by Esau, man. We're looking for gratification from the Lord, man. We're not looking for any purple hearts, any gold medals, any awards like that, man. We want that crown of life, right? You got it.
Khan. Shall there be evil in the city, and Yahawah hath not done it?
That's right, man. The Most High, the deceived and the deceiver are his, man. Shall evil be done in the city, and the Most High has not done it? No, man. The Most High controls anything evil that happens and anything good that happens, man. And evil concerning judgment, man. Okay? So anybody out here that's the Most High is collecting his taxes, man. All you people owe debts to the Most High, man. Esau, you owe a big debt to the Most High. Moab, you owe a big debt. Ishmael, you owe a big debt, man. All right, and the Most High is collecting it, man. And you can see that more and more in 2020. 2020, perfect vision, man, and fulfilling prophecy. That's what the Most High is going to bring to this place. This place is not going upwards, man. It's going downwards. It's in a decline, man. It's going to get worse and worse, and it takes a spiritual mind to understand these things. You got it, Doc.
You mind if I read verse 7 and 8?
I go down.
Amos 3 and 7. Surely the Lord Yahawah will do nothing, but he revealeth his secret unto his servants, the prophets.
That's right, man. It was given to us, the servants, the prophets, to understand the dark parables and the wise sayings, man, throughout this great book, man. Because if you have even a regular conversation with anybody in society, man, they'll be like, whoa, man, you crazy, man. They'll think something is wrong with you, man. All from understanding these dark parables. The scriptures tell you that he that increases knowledge increases sorrow, man. So the more and more we get built up in this truth, the more and more we hate this place. But scriptures also tell you, man, we hate it with a perfect hatred, man. All right? It's not that wild hatred that you 2/3 have, man. Ready to go rob a liquor store, man. All right? Or do a drive-by, man. We hate this place and we're waiting upon the Lord to deliver judgment. You got it, bro.
I got a quick precept to back up what you just said. This is Revelation 12, verse 11. And they overcame him by the blood of the Lamb and by the word of their testimony, and they loved not their lives unto the death.
That's right, man. They overcame him by the what? Bring it out again now.
Con. Revelation 12, verse 11. And they overcame him by the blood of the Lamb.
By the blood of the Lamb being
testimony,
his word, man, from YAHAWASHI. Bring it out.
and by the word of their testimony, and they love not their lives unto the death.
And we love not our lives, man. We hate our lives, man. All right? And it takes a wise man to say that, man. And saying that to somebody else on the outside looking in, they'll think we crazy, man. All right, but we're foolish for YAHAWASHI's sake, man, not for the world's sake.
I got one real fast.
Kind of.
Let's see what I'm gonna go up to. This is Paul right here. I'll get to the point. I'm gonna start about 22. This Acts 20 and 22. It says, "And now, behold, I go bound in the spirit unto Jerusalem, not knowing the things that befall me there, save the Holy Ghost witnesses in every city, saying that bounds and afflictions abide me. But none of these things move me, neither count I my life dear unto myself, so that I might finish my course with joy in the ministry which I have received of the Lord YAHAWASHI, to testify the gospel of the grace of Yahweh."
That's right, man. And that's the spirit we ought to be in as men of the Lord, man. When we go out down the highways and byways, we don't know if somebody's going to pass by with an AK-47 just start shooting at us, man. We don't know if somebody's going to come with a knife and try to stab one of the brothers, man. We endure the elements, man. We go out there with the spirit of the Lord on us, man. All right, and the spirit of prophecy. And it said, could you read Biblical Shah? Could you read let's see what it said. Verse 24 again.
Verse 24, Acts 20 and 24 says, "But none of these things move me."
None of these things move us, man. Our head is hard again, and we're bold as a lion against our oppressor, man. None of these things move us when we're bringing out who the so-called white man is. None of these things move us when we tell 2/3 of Israel that they're gonna be judged, man. All right, and they're gonna be hit with ICBM missiles, and this place is gonna turn a lake of fire, man. That's things that could touch a man's soul, man. All right, and make a regular man that's not in this truth tremble, man. We have no fear when we're bringing out these prophecies, man. And it said, like the brother brought up, neither count I my life dear unto myself, man. All right, we don't worry about the things and the elements. We endure through them through the spirit of YAHAWASHI, and ultimately it works out for the good of the Lord, man. And it's gonna work out for the good of the Lord, man. You got it, Doc.
"But none of these things move me, neither count I my life dear unto myself." It says, "So that I might finish my course, which with joy in the ministry, which I have received of the Lord YAHAWASHI, to testify the gospel of the grace of Yahweh."
That's right, man. This ministry comes from YAHAWASHI, man. And our course comes from YAHAWASHI. So whatever walk you're going through in life, man, the Lord has sanctioned and ordained you to go through that, man. Whatever bump in the road you had, man, the Lord is testing you to see whether you're going to be casted out, man, or brought nearer to him, man. He's testing your faith. Because you got to have faith during Jacob's trouble, man, which is knocking at the gates of the door of America, man, which 2/3 of Israel and the heathen nations, they don't have a clue what's going to befall in this place, man. It takes faith to know that people around you are gonna perish, man. Even your own family, you're close to kin, you're next to kin, like they say, man. Mother, father, uncles, okay? And to not worry about it and give it up to the Lord, man. Put it in the Lord's hand. Because ultimately, the Lord is gonna deliver his elect from this place, man. All right? And so-called UFOs, chariots of God, man. YAHAWASHI, man. You got it, up.
Gotcha, so much.
That was it.
Kind, bro. You got it.
There's Luke 14 and 27. It says, "And whosoever," Salak, I start at 26. "If any man come to me and hate not his father and his mother and his wife and children and brethren and sisters, yea, and his own life also, he cannot be my disciple."
That's right, man. That's YAHAWASHI speaking, man. If any man come to me and hate not his father, and mother and wife and children, brothers and sisters. Who are those groups of people, man? That's the world, man. You gotta hate the world. If you love the world, you cannot love YAHAWASHI, YAHAWASHI. All right. If you play on both sides in 2020, man, Most High is gonna judge you. He's gonna kill you off, man. And it's just gonna be like 2/3 say, man. You're gonna be smoking the wind, man. All right. That's what's gonna be following you, man. The Most High is judging people left and right. And if you're not seeing this clear, man, if you're in the body, you're not seeing, you still want to frolic around, man. Have mercy on your soul, man, because the Most High can get you out of that. You got it, God.
It says that they that love the world is enmity with God, man. Because God is at enmity with the world. You got it, right?
That's right, man. Enmity with the Most High, man. And if you love the world, I mean, you love Christians, man. You love what they're doing in the media, man. You love these Instagram posts, these women twerking, man. You love the LGBT movement. You love the Me Too movement, man. And that's enmity with the Most High. It's enmity with this word, man. It's abomination, man. All right, you got it, right?
If you love sinners, then hey, you promote what you permit, man. All right. So when you love sinners, man, you are a sinner yourself, man. It says hate the evil and love the good, man. But this 27, and whosoever doeth not bear his cross and come after me cannot be my disciple.
That's
For
right,
which
man.
of you
gotta bear your cross, man. You gotta bear this word, man. Seek the Most High day and night, man. All right, in order to ward these demons and spirits off, man, because they fighting and eating at us each and every day, man. All right, and it's only this word, Baba Kushaki, somebody get wherewithal shall a young man cleanse his way.
Yeah, I'm about to say too, man.
Okay.
Heard about being on the new series of The Bachelor, man. The new season of The Bachelor, man. All right, being on Love Connection and shit, which we ain't in them times, man. Like brother said, man, if you get to the point where you so weak, and you so much love the world, man, it's turning in your boots, man. Turn in your garment. Just go back all the way, bro. Like, don't sit up here and waste brother's time, man.
Don't be lukewarm.
No?
Yeah, I got the Psalms for you, but I got another one real quick to back up the elder. This is y'all hear me? St. Matthew chapter 6, verse 24. No man can serve two masters, for either he will hate the one and love the other, or else he will hold to the one and despise the other.
Yeah, and you see it. You see Jake display this shit. Jake thought to hate the truth of the things of the fashions of the world, man, being entangled in them, man. Your whole life matter is to make something, whether it's the job, whether it's the one, all right, wherever it may be, you hold tight to that shit, man, instead of holding on to the truth. Before you get counsel from a brother in the truth, you'll go pillow talk with your woman, man. Get advice from her. And it's shit crazy, man. But go ahead, Doc.
Yeah, this
right, man.
Psalms you're called for. This is the book of Psalms, chapter 119, verse 9. Wherewithal shall a young man cleanse his way? By taking heed thereto according to thy word.
According to thy word, man. According to this word. That's how you cleanse your way, man. And this Bible, man, King James Version 16:11, man, it tells you about any type of situation you could go through, man. All right. If you're mad, you're sad, you're angry, you're going through depression, man. All right. It tells you a way to escape these things, man. So this is what we turn to. Can someone give me Sirach 13:25 to back Yakin out?
I still got more.
Oh, Khan, you got it, bro.
Yeah, I got one too.
Like kind of says back in Luke 14:27, and whosoever do not bear his cross and come after me cannot be my disciple. And when you're a disciple, all right, that's a stage of you go into a stage of self-control, man. All right. When you go into disciple, it means discipline. One that has self-control over his members, man. Because the scriptures tell us to mortify our members, man. All right. And what members are we mortifying? Those that war against the spirit, man. All right. Those things mainly what? Our lust demons, man. You see the things that we lust after, man. We ought to kill it off. That's supposed to die with the old man. But it says 28, for which of you intended to build a tower, which we know comes what? Much labor. All right, much work, much labor. Sit it not down first and counted the cost, whether he have sufficient to finish it. You got it, right?
That's right, man. Who builds a tower and not counted the cost, man? All right, we're laborers in this truth. We know what we did, what the Lord accounted us for when we stepped into this truth, man. He said, "You come to serve the Lord, prepare yourself for temptation." That's basically saying count the cost, man. Consider these things and what you're gonna have to do to maintain yourself in this truth, man. You can't just come in this truth. It's like this truth is like a workout, man. You gotta work out certain elements of your body to stay in shape, man. You gotta stay in shape in this truth, man. You gonna what? You gonna get fat, you're gonna get bloated, you're gonna catch disease, you're gonna be your body is gonna be open up to the elements, man. That's what you do and that's what happens when you go back into the world, man. All right. You got it out.
We got one real fast.
I still got some in that there.
All right, this is the book of Sirach, 15 and 11. It says, "Say not thou, it is through the Lord that I fall away, for thou art not to do the things which he hated."
That's right, man. Don't say it was the Lord's fault, man. All right, don't say it was the Lord's fault you went off, man, and you fell out of the truth, man. It's your own wicked and sinful deeds, man, that you're doing behind closed doors, man. Because obviously you're around the body, man. You're super Hebrew Israelite. But when you go away, man, it's some wicked things going on, man. When you come back, every single time you come back and forth, brothers can see it on your countenance, man. You got it, up.
And this verse 12 says, "Say not thou, he had caused me to err, for he had no need of a sinful man. The Lord hate all abominations, and they that fear him love it not."
That's right, man. Those that fear the Lord, the men of the Lord, man, we hate the things of the world, man. We hate these abominable things that's going on. That's why we speak on them, man. That's why we do the videos. That's why we go out on the highways and byways. That's why we edify, man. All right? Because we hate these things, man. If we would have stayed quiet, then that would mean, okay, we love them, man. That would mean we're condoning it. Silence is the answer, man. You got it, bro.
Hey, Con. Hey, Paul tell you in 2 Timothy 2:9 that wherein I suffer trouble as an evildoer, even unto bonds, but the word of the Most High is not bound, man. So like you say, even though we get persecuted and we suffer adversity, man, look, we still let the word come out, man. All right? We still do that which is profitable to our spirits, man, ultimately. Because you're only supposed to be profiting your spirit in this world, man. All right? And killing off your old man. But it says, "For which of you intending to build a tower, sitting not down first and counted the cost, whether he have sufficient to finish it." And sufficient goes into being fit to do the job, man. Able to complete the course. It says, "Less happily, after he had laid the foundation and is not able to finish it, all that behold it begin to mock him."
Bring out that last part again. All that behold it what?
Saying, least happily after he had laid the foundation and is not able to finish it, all that be him, look upon him, begin to mock him.
Begin to mock him, man. You look, that's like somebody building a house, man. 2, 3, you sign a contract with some contract, you got your subcontractors, you building your house, right? 2, 3, 4, 5 months pass by. Then you just laying it, still got concrete, you got wood all over the place, man. You got nails all on the ground, man. It's not sufficient, man. All right? You got to continue to grow in this thing, man. You got to count the cost of your labor, man, because the more you get deep in this truth, man, the more trouble you're going to have, man, in the flesh, man. That's why you got to ward off these things by prayer and fasting, man. You got it out.
It tell you in Sirach 9 that the Lord with great labor, with the custard of the grape, with great labor had he made us, man. So if with great labor had our Father which in heaven made us, how much more we ought to labor, man. All right. It says, right, saying this man began to build and was not able to finish. That's it.
And that's the lifestyle of somebody that came in the truth and fell out, man. You began to build, but you cannot finish, man. The scriptures tell you, he that endured to the end shall be saved, man. You gotta endure it to the end, man. This is a marathon, not a sprint, man. Day by day. You got it out.
I got a kind of long one, but just to back up the brothers. Hey, it all comes down to not being carnal minded, and in this world, it all comes down to having faith in YAHAWAH, bahasham, YAHAWASHI, believing the things you're preaching, and believing it's gonna come to pass. Not getting weak and weary and taking your hand off the plow because it may have been a year, 2 years, 5 years, whatever, and you haven't perceived anything's come to pass. Even though if you've got that spiritual eyesight, you can see things are moving. They were moving incrementally, but now they're moving at a much more rapid pace. This end is much nearer than what we believed. Our salvation is nearer than when we originally believed. So you don't want to be one of those 5 virgins that was caught without your lamps, the oil in your lamps trimmed, and that wasn't allowed to go into the chambers with the bridegroom. That's those people that are fit and destined for destruction. This is Psalm 91. I'm gonna start at verse 1. He that dwelleth in the secret place of the Most High shall abide under the shadow of the Almighty. I will say of YAHAWAH, he is my refuge and my fortress, my power, in him will I trust. And you abiding under the shadow of the Almighty is you having that full armor of faith, the helmet, the shield, the buckler, the breastplate, these scriptures, constantly staying in it, constantly prophesying, and most important of all, showing charity to the brothers that are next to you. Verse 3. Surely he will deliver thee from the snare of the fowler and from the noisome pestilence. He shall cover thee with his feathers, and under his wings shalt thou trust. His truth shall be thy shield and buckler. And the snare of the fowlers are these Edomites, more specifically elites, like these Rothschilds and these Rockefellers that are beginning that demonization campaign to persecute the truth, and first and foremost, the men of the Lord that are bringing an end to his kingdom and his rulership. Hey, when you got videos of people in Thailand preaching in the name of YAHAWAH, bahasham, YAHAWASHI, you know this gospel has gone to the ends of the earth as a witness unto all nations. And as it says at the end of that verse in Matthew 24:14, then shall the end come. And with these elites knowing what the deal is, they also know that they're the biblical Edomites, and they know the fate of the Edomites, 1,000 years of hardcore bondage and slavery before their permanent eradication. So they're about to come down in great wrath and do whatever they can to put us to death and keep prophecy from being fulfilled. But it's too late. Everything's been set in stone. But every brother's going to have to go through that 10 days of tribulation just to test their gold and see if it'll be refined through the fire, to see if it's pure, or to see if their works and faith have been of wood and stone and they get burned up and turned to chaff.
Yeah, man. Like the brother said, if you getting tired and wearisome right now, man, what are you going to do when Jacob's trouble comes, man?
I got you something, Mark.
Bro.
Like you said, if you getting weary, all right, really you was an unbeliever. And when you actually think about it, because the whole time you've been in the truth, you've been optimistic, all right? You haven't been locked in to believing in that what you believe in, man. All right, because those that preach the gospel should that teach the gospel should also preach the gospel should also be of the gospel, man. You see, counting the cost. So you really an unbeliever, man. If you falling short to the ways of the world and ultimately go back into the world, and what I want to bring out here is 3 different precepts with demons. All right, and then I'm gonna go into his name. Well, matter of fact, this is his name, and 2 Timothy 4:10.
12:14.
Demas, a governor of the people. So when you govern, you what? That's what control over the people, huh?
Ruling,
right. So you're supposed to be a ruler of the people. It says a companion of Paul, meaning one who went to counsel with Paul and walked to the house of God and company with Paul, took sweet counsel with him. It says who deserted the apostle when he was a prisoner at Rome and returned to Thessalonica, man. All right, now check this out. Now this Paul saluting him. In Colossians 4:14, it says Luke, the beloved physician and Demas, greet you. All right, so Paul was greeting him. In Philemon 1 and 24, it says Marcus, Aristarchus, Demas, Lucas, my fellow laborers. All right, so this Paul saluting them twice, man. And in 2 Timothy 4 and 10, it says, for Demas has forsaken me, have loved this world, and is departed into Thessalonica, Crescens to Galatia, and Titus unto Dalmatia, man. So Demas had forsaken Paul, man, and loved this present world. So that means you was an unbeliever, man, because only an unbeliever gonna leave the house of God and go and be into the world, man. Got it, brother.
Con, this one back in here real quick, guys. This is James 1 and 22. But be ye doers of the word and not hearers only, deceiving your own selves. For if any be a hearer of the word and not a doer, he is like unto a man beholding his natural face in a glass. For he beholdeth himself and goeth his way, and straightway forgetteth what manner of man he was.
Because guess what? And I think 1 Corinthians 13 and 12, it say Paul said that we see through a glass darkly, all right, for now, all right. But if y'all brothers could get that, so I wouldn't quote it wrong, but it says we see through a glass darkly, all right, but we have the vision of what to continue see. So we only see in part, but then we will see whole. But these are men who see through that dark glass and they lose faith, all right? They look at it and lose faith, man, because they can't see or visualize what's on once that glass clear up, man. All right, and that's the way we see through the truth, man. Through this perfect vision, man. We could see through the dark, the groping and the dark and the heavy clouds, man. You see, right. Y'all brothers grab that.
I got it up.
I will say something too. The sad part is, you know, Jake somewhat knows what's going to happen out here, man. Jake knows judgment. Because of the topic of the video, stay on topic. Jake knows judgment is finna come, man. And yet you still want to play with the Lord, man. You still want to tempt the Lord like that? Hey, you be my guest.
You can't be no believer. That's why I say the faithful, the unfaithful, you automatically an unbeliever. Bring that out on YAHAWAH, Baba Kashab, bro.
This 1 Corinthians chapter 13, verse 12. For now we see through a glass darkly, but then face to face. Now I know in part, but then shall I know, even as also I am known. And
right, so they ain't gonna, that's it. They're not gonna have the faith to see, though, yeah, we know in part and we prophesy in part. They're not gonna have the faith of continuance, man. All right, it's called a law of faith. Paul speak about having a law of faith, man. And hey, this is not rooted in particular men, man. All right, they sensual, not having a faith, man. You see, you got it. Wide, your brother.
You mind?
The Lord.
Yeah, y'all do y'all thing. Bring it.
Yeah, you got it, bro.
Khan, this is Sirach 2. I'm gonna start at verse 12. Woe, which we know means destruction, be to fearful hearts and faint hands, and the sinner that goeth two ways. Woe unto him that is
good.
Yeah, that was on
Bring
point.
it out one more time, Mark.
This is Sirach 2 and 12. Woe be to fearful hearts and faint hands, and the sinner that goeth two ways. Woe unto
fearful heart, and your heart is your mind, man. The Lord didn't give us the spirit of fear, man. If He did, we wouldn't be out here prophesying, man. Look at the decades upon decades from the apostles on down us. We've been prophesying, in, man. Look at the things that have been transpiring in America in those times, man. All right, fear wasn't equipped in us when we've gone out on those highways and byways, man. So that's why I says, woe to you, man. You getting scary at the end, man. That's a slap in the face to the Lord, man. Especially if you know in your heart, which is your mind, that these prophecies are true, man. The Lord is going to judge this place, man. And you're going to go down with it, man. You got it out.
Con. Verse 13. Woe unto him that is faint-hearted, for he believeth not. Therefore shall he not be defended.
The Lord is not going to cover you, man. He's going to take that spirit away from you, man. And you're going to be able to see it on your countenance, man. All right? I got one backing that up real quick. This is Sirach, still in Sirach 13 and 25. It says, the heart of a man changeth his countenance, whether it be for good or evil, and a merry heart maketh a cheerful countenance. That's right, man. So your heart, if you're devising wicked things in your mind, you're constantly meditating, man, I gotta go chase after this woman. I gotta go do this in the world, man. I'm too tired to prophesy, man. Oh, they going out there three times a week. Them boys crazy, man. It's gonna start to show in your countenance, man. And the Lord's gonna take you from amongst the fold, man. You got it out.
Khan, I got one more. Verse 14. Woe, these three verses all start with woe. Woe unto you that have lost patience, and what will ye do when the Lord shall visit you?
What will you do, man? But be destroyed, man. You've lost patience, and that's one of the key things you have to have in this truth. Patience and faith. Patience to know that it's not gonna come overnight, man. And faith to know that when you fall, you got to get back up, man. All right. If you lack in faith or patience, either one of those, man, you're gonna fall out. You got it out.
I was finished.
Okay.
Real quick one. This is the book of Proverbs, chapter 24, verse 10. If thou faint in the day of adversity, thy strength is small.
Bring it out one more time, my good one.
That's heavy.
Proverbs 24, verse 10. If thou faint in the day of adversity, thy strength is small.
Yeah, man, we in the fourth quarter, 0.5 seconds left, enough to get one shot up, man. All right. And you on the sideline thinking the game already won already, man. All right, you on the sideline in the crowd, man. You got a towel over your neck, man. All right. The Most High not dealing with that. You got it, bro. One more time, Mama Watt.
The book of Proverbs, chapter 24, verse 10. If thou faint in the day of adversity, thy strength is small.
Thy strength is small. In the day of adversity, we're facing adversity right now. Look in the media, look in the news. We're being scrutinized and we're being laughed at and scoffed at, man, and portrayed as something that we're not, man. Black identity extremists, okay? Something that we're so far from, man. All right. We're being talked about in our personal lives, man. You don't think Big Mama and little cousin Joe is saying stuff under their breath about you? Yeah, I think he's one of them black identity extremists, man. He don't get no lineups. He looking all rough, man. What they said on Crime Stoppers? How much the bounty was, man? Well, we finna go get that, man. They gonna turn you in, man. You got it out.
I got you something, Mark. You finished, bro? You finished, YAHAWAH?
You finished, bro?
I just wanted to add, like the elder Yashawamba out in Dallas, he always says we're on the front lines of a spiritual battle. When you look at the men that are on the highways and edges, we're really the leaders of the nation of Israel, so to speak. So if you put your hand to the plow and then you run back into the world, you basically a soldier that's running from the war, man. You're on camera proclaiming the truth, professing who our enemies are, and then you run away. You basically leaving soldiers at arms on the front line of a battlefield, man. This is a spiritual war.
Hey, Rod, get them two.
I already got it. That's where my spirit was going.
God.
Hey, and this is in the law. This is Deuteronomy 20. I'm gonna start at 7.
God.
What man is there that hath betrothed the wife and hath not taken her? Let him go and return unto his house, lest he die in the battle and another man take her. Verse 8. And the officers shall speak further unto the people, and they shall say, What man is there that is fearful and faint-hearted? Go and turn unto his house, that his brother's heart faint as well as his heart.
Read it again, because your thing was
you kind of broke up,
Deuteronomy 20, verse 8. And the officers shall speak further unto the people.
Hey, just come, go out and come back in, because it's chopping up real bad.
I'll just bring out what I got right now, and then you can jump right back on that spirit, because that's on time what he bringing out. But like he said, not only are you cowardly, but hey, when you come in this thing and work, when you enjoin yourself to the body, you enjoin yourself to brothers, to a brotherhood. All right. You sign a covenant with those brothers until the set appointed time where the Lord remove you from off the earth, if that be. All right, because it tell you in Proverbs 18:9, he also that is slothful in his work is a brother to him that is a great waster, man. All right, so you got to think about it. And matter of fact, I'll bring you one more to piggyback the lamb back that. In Sirach 34:23, it says 22, he that taketh away his neighbor's living slayed him. And we make a living, all right, in the tabernacle of the Most High. All right, he do what? He come to the house, he bring his mortar and his brick, and he build, and we put brick upon brick, man. All right, building a spiritual temple. It says, and he that defrauded the labor of his hire is a bloodshedder, man. All right. So when you're hired as a laborer, we're laborers in God's vineyard, man. We're husbandry, man. You see, it says when one build it and another pull it down, what profit have they done but labor? You see? So when you come in and attach yourself to something where you must finish that part that was set out for you to do, and you don't do it, you become a great waster to your brother, man. All right. So you're not just cheating your own self, you cheating the brotherhood, which is YAHAWASHI. All right. You cheating YAHAWASHI, you cowardly. All right. You're gonna have a perpetual disshame to your name. All right. There's no memorial for your name. All right. You're gonna be in everlasting contempt, man. Going back to Daniel. All right. But y'all got it out.
Yeah, because I was gonna say this thing is, you know, if you look at every brother that's in the camp, this is actually, you know, we are married unto YAHAWASHI, all right, YAHAWASHI, but we also, this thing amongst us is like a marriage, man. You know, brothers go, when you're in a marriage with an actual woman, you go through thick and thin. Sometimes it's rough, bumpy patches, y'all argue, you go through shit, all right? But with that being said, you're not gonna sit up here and just, like the brother said, cheat the brotherhood, man. Or treat the like the other brother Kazaki said before, you're not gonna treat this thing like a side bitch. All right. But when you feel like you want to be bothered, or when you wanna do shit, that's when you want to pop up and do your thing, man. But when everything is hunky dory in the world, you out of sight, out of mind, man. You know. Shit don't go that way.
You're not gonna just pop up and so-called, like you say, man, and get you some pussy and roll out, man. Nah, man, hey, you gotta pop and make this thing your wife, man. All right, you gotta love it, and your wife is bound to you as long as you live it, man. All right, that's why the Lord compares to a common and delicate woman, man. Go ahead, out.
That's why I want to say, when you look at this word, this word is like a wife or a woman, and her name is wisdom. You deal with her, you keep her, you wife her. That's why these different philosophies in the world, they're like side bitches.
Whore.
What a person does in the world, they jump from philosophy to philosophy. 1 minute they're Buddhist, next minute they're blood and crip, next minute they're into goddamn Satanism, next minute they're into Christianity, next minute they're Muslim. You name it, man. They just jump around. But when it comes to this truth or this word, this is an actual woman that you labor and you deal with, all right? And you actually you actually dive in deeper with her, man. All right.
When you do all those things, that makes the land great. You greatly pollute the land. Going back to Jeremiah 3:1, man. All right. When you go off and be a harlot under every green tree, all right, you're polluting the land of the Lord, man. All right. And once you have went fornicated with those other nations, all right, but I'm symbolically speaking to Jay going into the world and mingling in the world. When you do decide come back, man, you're gonna be infected, man, and infested. So when the test results come back, man, you've been exposed. You see, you've been exposed to what? Dealing underhandedly with the house of the Lord, man. All right, you got it out.
Somebody hold on deck real fast. Sirach 15 and start at the top.
Hey, if I could say this, I like the brother said, it's a marriage, man, for better or worse, rich or poor, man. And this is unlike a marriage in America, because in America, you get divorced to a woman, she'll want spousal support, she'll want half of half the house, half the car, man. But YAHAWASHI, you divorce this truth, man. YAHAWASHI coming for blood, man. All right? He want life. He wants your life, man. You got it, brother.
Hey, somebody get, man, they got some, boy, it's going to make you laugh, though, but, you know, go, somebody get Sirach 15.
I got it up.
Let's read down, brother.
God.
Go ahead, man.
Sirach chapter 15, verse 1. He that feareth Yahawah, bahasham YAHAWASHI, will do good, and he that hath the knowledge of the law shall obtain her. And as a mother shall she meet him, and receive him as a wife married of a virgin.
Go ahead, man.
With the bread of understanding shall she feed him, and give him the water of wisdom to drink. He shall be stayed upon her, and shall not be moved, and shall rely upon her, and shall not be confounded. She shall exalt him above his neighbors, and in the midst of the congregation shall she open his mouth.
But we're not exalted above all our so-called neighbors, you know, the different nations, different Israelites above us. It's true, which is this woman wisdom. She the one that nourishes us up and builds us up above these people, man. Yes, when you brothers and sisters out there that know YAHAWASHI, that actually dive into these scriptures, man, you're above, you're above these other people in the society, even the 2/3, man. All right.
YAHAWASHI said that.
Yeah.
You're from beneath, I'm from above.
That's right, man. Go ahead, I got some more meat on that thing, boy.
God. Verse 6. He shall find joy and a crown of gladness, and she shall cause him to inherit an everlasting name. But foolish men shall not attain unto her.
What it say? What it say?
But ooh, that number 8 nasty.
I know.
Ooh, Go ahead, Salaki, brother. Lord, y'all know we read this, but it's just into. Bro, damn, I ain't see this, like, look into it, like, Salaki, brother, go ahead. That's another, go ahead, Salaki, I won't kill it. I won't quench the spirit. Salaki, brother, that's me, go ahead.
But foolish men shall not attain unto her, and sinners shall not see her. For she is far from pride, and men that are liars cannot remember her.
Lord have mercy, boy. Yeah. Men that are liars cannot remember her. Wow. Oh, man. Wow.
Keep going, man.
That's crazy.
Lord.
Yeah, buddy.
That's crazy.
That's crazy, bro. Yeah. Man, that's the video. Like what other police we gonna come out with? Damn, bro.
God.
I got a quick one to go with this.
I digress, man. I move on, brother. I move on, man.
Just real quick. Proverbs 5:1. My son, attend unto my wisdom, and bow thine ear to my understanding. And this is verse 19. Let her be as thy loving hind and pleasant robe. Let her breast satisfy thee at all times, and be thou ravished always with her love. And why wilt thou, my son, be ravished with a strange woman and embrace the bosom of a stranger? So this the woman you're supposed to be pillow talking with, man. Wisdom. This the woman you're supposed to be confiding in. This the woman that's supposed to be comforting you, man. Wisdom, not the strange woman. Okay. Just to put that out there.
Con, I got a quick one too. This is Proverbs chapter 4, verse 5. Get wisdom, get understanding, forget it not, neither decline from the words of my mouth. Forsake her not, and she shall preserve thee. Love her, and she shall keep thee. Wisdom is the principal thing. Therefore, get wisdom, and with all thy getting, get understanding.
Right.
Whoa. Hey, bring that 2 out again. I want to make a point on that too. As a mother shall she meet him, and receive him as a wife married of a virgin. Because guess what, Jake? See, when you deal with this woman, you ain't got to worry about her sneaking out the back door. Or worrying about when you at camp bringing it out. Or how long you going to be. Where you really at. See, she sup with you. All right? She allow you to, she that pillar of rest. She's that help me. All right? She's that one you know when you bringing it out with your brothers, like, she got the food cooked at home and the house clean, man, for me to come relax my feet, man. You know, for she's that pillar of rest. Go ahead,
Yeah. Or when you at camp, not bringing it out, you know.
Right.
But
read that too.
Yeah, Sirach 15:2. And as a mother shall she meet him and receive him as a wife married of a virgin.
Right. As a wife married a one that's betrothed to you, man. Having you now, you know, because see, in the ancient time, we knew our women wasn't harlots. All right, we had to break the with the token of our virginity and all these different things like that. And like you say, when wisdom come unto you, man, you know you have that perfect. Matter of fact, you have that perfect love, which goes into what? That complete love, man. That complete. All right, and that's what wisdom do. Wisdom have human. Matter of fact, Raya, grab Proverbs 9:1. And this is once you meet your wife, what's the next thing you do? You start to go look for that house where you can build that foundation and that plot at the what? Build a house and what? Start your family. Come on, bring it out.
This is Proverbs 9:1. Wisdom hath builded her house.
What? Wait, when you build a house, that's when you what? You start your what? Your lineage, your line. Go ahead.
Wisdom hath builded her house. She hath hewn out her 7 pillars.
Right, she have hewn out her 7 pillars, man. She have what? She have put in that foundation. So when wisdom come inside of you and sup with you, it sets the foundation up, man. All right, and it don't forsake you. Go ahead.
Proverbs 9:2. She hath killed her beasts. She hath mingled her wine. She hath also furnished her table. She has sent forth her maidens. She crieth upon the highest places of the city.
Go ahead.
Whoso is simple, let him turn in hither. As for him that wanteth understanding, she saith to him, Come, eat of my bread and drink of wine which I have mingled.
Go ahead.
If I could say real quick, what did YAHAWASHI say? Eat of my body and drink of my blood, for this is the New Testament.
That's right. Which goes in what? The wisdom, because the disciples started to get weary, like, man, what, you know, because the other people left, all right, and he said, what y'all gonna leave too? Because nobody didn't understand of the eating of his body, man, all right? But it was the what? The breaking of the bread, the giving of the wisdom, man, and the knowledge and the understanding. Go ahead, brother.
Verse 6, forsake the foolish and live.
Matter of fact, hold that. In 3 it says, with the bread, and Sirach 15:3, with the bread of understanding shall she feed him. So YAHAWASHI was saying, look, take this bread, for this bread is the word. All right, the scriptures tell you that, and give him the water of wisdom to drink. And what? In ways to apply the word which he have, man. The wisdom is the applying part, man. All right, it's how to apply that which you know. All right, your discernment, your prudence, man, your insight. Go ahead,
Hey, how a man may cleanse his way.
Somebody hold on. Somebody hold on deck. Sirach 4. Start at about 11, man, and read down to about 20.
I got it. It says Sirach chapter 4, verse 11. Wisdom exalteth her children, and layeth hold of them that seek her. He that loveth her loveth life, and they that seek to her early shall be filled with joy. He that holdeth her fast shall inherit glory, and wheresoever she entereth, Yahweh will bless.
Keep going.
They that serve her shall minister to the Holy One, and them that love her, Yahweh doth love.
Keep going.
Whoso giveth ear unto her shall judge the nations, and he that attendeth unto her shall dwell securely.
And what you keep hearing is he that giveth ear, he that attended, he that basically pursues her, man. All these things be given. But if you're not pursuing her, you somewhere skipping through the lilies at fucking City Park with your broad and fucking off and, you know, doing all type of man of, you know, other shit in the world. All right. You're not going to find her, man. All right. Start getting the scriptures, you getting into other books and shit. Or if you even read, man. If you even, you know, basically with the body, man. Go ahead.
If a man commit himself unto her, he shall inherit her, and his generation shall hold her in possession. And that goes back to the scripture that says, wisdom shall return to him that practice it. You got to practice wisdom, man.
Yeah. Hey, get that. Oh yeah, I'm on. I got it now, man.
You want me to keep going?
Hey, hold on. Yeah, you about to keep
What
going.
you got at?
Okay.
It's
Somebody hold on deck. It's right here. Damn fingers. Sirach 39.
All right.
Real quick, why that brother holding that one? This the only way you can find wisdom. You can't find wisdom fucking off, man, doing other shit. All right. You ain't gonna. It just you. What they say in the world, you hustling backwards, man. Right?
Yeah. You got it up?
Con, which verse you want me to get in 39?
1 and 2.
Con, this is Sirach 39, verse 1. But he that giveth his mind to the law of the Most High and is occupied in the meditation thereof.
You occupied in the meditation thereof, man. You taking deep thought. You're cutting the world off. You're putting yourself in a single room with yourself, and you're actually diving into the scriptures. You deep study. You're not around here fucking off, man. After so many years, you still can't. You can't even remember anything. You can't even utter the scriptures, man. You're fooling yourself. Go ahead.
Will speak out of the wisdom of all the occupied prophecies. He will keep the saying of the
It's messing up. Somebody else grab that for the brother. It's his thing messing up.
I got it out.
He in 39, Sirach 39. I think it's
39 verse what up?
He was at verse 1. I told him go down.
Right.
Go down to verse 3.
This Sirach 39 and 1. But he that giveth his mind to the law of the Most High and is occupied in the meditation thereof will seek out the wisdom of all the ancient and be occupied in prophecies.
Yeah, you're gonna be occupied in prophecy, man. Prophecy of the scriptures. You're gonna be updated with the latest news. You're gonna be updated with the latest conversation in the camp, man. You're not gonna be sitting up here out of sight, out of mind. You don't know what the hell going on, man. All right, you don't know if you're coming or going. Go ahead, Doc.
Verse 2, he will keep the sayings of the renowned men, and where subtle parables are, he will be there also.
Right.
He will seek out the secrets of grave sentences and become conversant in dark parables.
Yeah, man, you're gonna be in tune. All right, you're gonna be on it, man. That's good. Now go back to the one YAHAWAH that you had.
God. This is back in Sirach chapter 4, and we'll read 17. I'll read 16 again. If a man commit himself unto her, he shall inherit her, and his generation shall hold her in possession. For at the first she will walk with him by crooked ways, and bring fear and dread upon him, and torment him with her discipline.
Right. That's what the truth does. It torments you with the discipline. You coming in, you be fearful of hearing about martial law, the chip, the race riots and stuff. All right. And it's only the woman wisdom, or this word is only in tuning you to be disciplined, man. To tuning and building up your faith, man. Man, that's when you're starting off. Go ahead.
Yeah, the scriptures tell you if you desire the kingdom of heaven, you should desire discipline, man. Fear of the Lord, that's the beginning of wisdom. Let me read this one again. Verse 17. For at the first she will walk with him by crooked ways, and bring fear and dread upon him, and torment him with her discipline, until she may trust his soul and try him by her laws.
Keep going.
God. Then will she return the straight way unto him, and comfort him, and show him her secrets.
Right. Go ahead.
But if he go wrong, she will forsake him, and give him over to his own ruin.
Right. And back in 18, it said, it goes and really it's saying, if you make yourself disciplined, then she will return unto you straightway and comfort you. All right. And release, basically show you the secrets. But if you're not retaining anything or getting anything, you haven't got the secrets, man. You haven't got it, man. She's gonna turn you over to your own ruins if you fall off, man. Read that part again.
Come on. Sirach chapter 4, verse 17. Well, verse 18. Then will she return the straight way unto him and comfort him and show him her secrets. So basically, wisdom tries you first to make sure that what's the scripture that says wisdom is known by them? But I forget how it's phrased, but basically,
wisdom is known of our children.
God, wisdom doesn't just dwell with everyone. YAHAWASHI doesn't just dwell with, he doesn't sup with everybody. So the scriptures are saying wisdom is going to try you first, and it'll break you down, and it'll put the fear of the Lord and discipline. And then after it could trust you, that's when it could comfort you. So it's a process to it.
That's why it says wisdom had builded a house.
God.
When you go into every house, anybody not is just in every house. When you go into a house,
God.
there's a family there. All right. Your family is in your house. My family is in my house. It's particulars. That's why it had hewed out its 7 pillars, man.
God.
Meaning what? It got the exact amount of people where they're supposed to be, man. All right. Yeah. He said the Lord said that the number, matter of fact, he said a number. So like he says,
if I could just say this real quick, it's the difference. It's the difference between building a house for your family and renting a house that was made for somebody else's family, and you just move in.
Right.
It says wisdom is going to build a house, man. That's it starts with the foundation, and it's custom made, man. That's how wisdom tries every brother. Every brother goes through their own particular temptations, and you could pass that test or you could fail. But go ahead, Al.
Yeah. It says, for as the servants for whom, I mean, this 2nd Esdras 2:25, it says, nourish thy children. And how a house is how you build and put the infrastructure of your house together by nourishing your children. Because it says, train up a child in the way that they should go, and when they're old, they shall not depart with it. By what? By the way of wisdom. That's why wisdom sup with you. Like he said, man, is known of his children. Speaking of what? Of the young, the youth, when they come in, all the way until they are grown and able to what? Fend for themselves, man. It says, nourish thy children, oh thou good nurse, establish their feet. You see? So this is what wisdom do. It establishes your foundation, man. All right, your feet is the foundation of your body. You want to say something?
One of the brothers that pulled it. The brother died Gomez from Basra at 144. Shalawam. Shabbat.
Shalawam.
The brother had pulled.
Shalawam.
Yeah, pulled that scripture that you said. It's Sirach. Well, Ecclesiastes 4:11. It says, "Wisdom exalted her children and laid hold of them that seek her."
Right, come. Because it says, this go good with it. And 2nd Esdras 2:25, nourish thy children, O thou good nurse, establish their feet. As for the servants whom I have given thee, there shall not one of them perish. Because we seeking after Sophia. It says, for I will require them from among thy number. All right. And this is that number that get fulfilled when you go into 2nd Esdras. He said a number that thou hast longest for have been fulfilled. Through what? Through the ways of wisdom, man. All right. And in Proverbs 16:3, it tell you to commit your works unto the Lord, and thy thoughts shall be established. And how your thoughts are established? On a foundation of wisdom, man. All right. With wisdom supping with you. When you go into the book of Sirach 14:20, it says, blessed is the man that doeth meditate good things and wisdom, and that reason upon holy things by his understanding, which goes into that Sirach 39:1. That's meditating upon the meditating upon the scriptures and the ways to what? And prophecies and things that's gonna fulfill their spirit. Go ahead, Ike.
Hey, I'm gonna go back to the where you left off at.
Sirach chapter 4.
39, huh?
4.
You want me to let's see. Yeah, I'm gonna go back to verse 8. Verse 18. Sirach chapter 4, verse 18. Then will she return the straight way unto him and comfort him and show him her secrets. But if he go wrong, she will forsake him and give him over to his own ruin. Observe the opportunity and beware of evil, and be not ashamed when it concerneth thy soul.
Right. And the man, observe opportunity, man. This is the only opportunity we have on this side to get right, man. And for the Lord really bring judgment, because the topic of the video is Lord bringing judgment, man. So this is the only opportunity you have to get it right, man, on this side before the Lord brings judgment down across the board.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, I got still holding a bunch of scriptures on that for also for Brother YAHAWAH.
Yeah, for YAHAWAH, you got it out.
Kind, bro.
There's a year of prophecy, man. Doctrine shall be poured out as prophecy, man.
Yeah, man. I had one real quick for you, Yakana. This is Psalms 1 and 2. But his delight is in the law of the Lord, and in his law doth he meditate day and night. And he shall be like a tree planted by the rivers of water, that bringeth forth his fruit in his season. His leaf also shall not wither, and whatsoever he doeth shall prosper.
Right, man. That's when you supplant yourself with this word, because let's have common sense there. If you plant a tree by a bank of water, what's gonna happen? That tree is gonna nourish up quick. It's gonna look beautiful. All right. It's gonna always be fed, man. That's when you pretty much applying yourself. You stay deep in these scriptures, man. You're not letting nothing out here distract you, man. Now letting nothing out here distract you by any means necessary, man. Let me see.
That's right.
Yeah. I got you something out.
You got it, Wadi.
Kind, bro.
This Sirach 24, and I'm gonna read 24, and jump down to 29. It says, "Faint not to be strong in Yahawah bahasham YAHAWASHI, that he may confirm you. Cleave unto him, for Yahawah bahasham YAHAWASHI Almighty is our power alone, and besides him there is no other savior." But this 29.
Cleave unto the Lord, man. That's all we have. That's all we have in these last 6 of time, man. What else do you have, man? You can't cleave onto your bank account. You can't cleave onto Sports Center. You can't cleave on the Lifetime, man. You got to cleave onto the Lord, man. This is a serious matter that's going on, man. We are in biblical times, and America is about to be hit with millions upon millions of ICBM nuclear missiles, man. The Lord is not playing games, man. People dying left and right. Judgment is going out this way and that way, man. Across the four corners, man. The Lord is not playing, man. So what more should the spirit of his men be, man? Because we are the face of Yahawah bahasham YAHAWASHI. You got it, brother.
Take advantage of that leisure time that it speak about in the Apocrypha, because guess what? We short with that leisure time, man. All right? That leisure time when you were supposed to be getting that under, it says, through all thy getting, get understanding. All right. And when you and with that getting, all right, he's telling you to get that, because why? It's gonna become a time where these books and his leisure time is gonna be taken away, man. All right. It says this 26, dude. I'm gonna just read all of it, God. Wait. It says he maketh the understanding to abound like the Euphrates, and as Jordan in the time of the harvest, he maketh the doctrine of knowledge appear as the light, and as Gion in the time of vintage.
That's right, man. This the rivers of living water, man. We got the rivers of living water. Like the brother was speaking about the pillars, man. What pillars set up in this truth, man? Okay, who are people gonna come to when these Bibles are banned, man? For this wisdom and knowledge, man. Us, man. That's why you got to get rooted up like a tree and planted up high, man. All right, not withered out, man. All right, and be amongst the ungodly, because we know what's gonna be falling on the ungodly, man. That lake of fire, man. Fire and brimstone. You got it, brother.
It's about to say that what you're saying, not just 29. It says, for her thoughts are more than the sea, and her counsels profounder than the great deep.
That's right, man.
Also,
we're profound, man. The men of the Lord are profound men, man. These not just regular jakes walking around like a chicken with their neck cut off, man. We're profound. We get deep, man. All right, we go into the literature. We go into the etymology, man. We go into the blue letter. We bring out certain articles and certain historical preference that go back to verify this truth, man.
That's right, man.
Simple-minded jakes, man. You got it out.
It says, I also come out as a brook from a river, and as a Salaki. I also came out as a brook from a river, and as a conduit into a garden. I said, I will water my best garden and will water abundantly my garden bed. Baba, if you can, Amawai, give me wisdom, Song of Solomon, 4 and 12. 4 and 12. Song of Solomon 4 and 12. It says, I said I will water my best garden and will water abundantly my garden bed. Song of Solomon 4 and 12.
It's the book of Song of Solomon, chapter 4, verse 12. A garden enclosed is my sister, my spouse, a spring shut up, a fountain sealed.
Right. So his garden is what? The men of the Lord, those who wisdom have supped with, man. That's why he said, I will water my best garden. Why he just didn't say I'm gonna water my garden? All right. Read that again, brother.
That's right. That's right.
Right. It's the elect, man. And that fountain sealed is start with the apostles and elders on down to the younger brothers and the people that can't get it, like your vocabs and these different people that just can't get the truth. They don't have the rivers of water that's dispersed into the streets. Go ahead, I.
Now you gotta let me read all the way on down.
Right, come. Let me finish this out first, then you can get it. It says, I said I will water my best garden and will water abundantly my garden bed. All right, which is who the Lord deals with, and then those that is off the vine or the tree or the fruit from that same tree. And lo, my brook became a river, and my river became a sea. All right, across the four ends of the earth. All right, go ahead.
Yeah, we the magnus opus of the Most High, man.
That's right.
That's right.
Which means his crowning achievement, man. That's what the men of the Lord are. All right, that's what we his great masterpiece that he put together, man. All right, and he did it right on the nose of the enemy, man. You know, he something that was so filthy, so disgusting, so of a headache, and he sit there and made a masterpiece out of it, man. Which is us, man. You got beautiful men from all walks of life, from all different tribes, man. And Lord has single-handedly put them back together, man. Right before the enemy's eyes, right before the nation's eyes, man. They still can't see it, man. All right? That's it, man.
Bro.
You got it.
Was it on that up?
Yeah. Finish that up, because that go well with that. I have watered my best garden and have watered my garden bed. Go ahead.
So
check this out real fast. I'm gonna put it on the screen. Yeah, pop up. For a person who think we bullshitting out here, man. What that say? It say magnus opus.
A great work.
Yeah, it says like the greatest achievement of an artist or writer. And who's the writer of this thing called life, man? The Most High, man. Yeah. All right. How about YAHAWASHI? Let me see if there's any more. Well, that's it.
That's that pen of the ready writer. That Psalms 41 you bought out, Yagana. That ready writer or some you bought out a precept that was so fucking cold. I think. Yeah, that's Psalms 45 and 1. My heart is indicted in a good matter. I speak of the things which I have made touching the king. My tongue is the pen of a ready writer. You got it, I.
And that's your how about YAHAWASHI, man. He's the author or the writer of this thing called life, man. That's right, bro. Right. And in the best of his works, he have put forth with the elect, man, and made us his achievement. All right.
You mind if I bring out a precept real quick?
Let him finish what he got out. He been kind of holding it. Salaki, it was going with what I had said, and you got it, brother. Salaki, bro.
And also, if a brother could read that Isaiah 44 that the brother posted on the chat, it goes right along with this. The song of Solomon, right now, verse 12. A garden enclosed is my sister, my spouse, a spring shut up, a fountain sealed. Thy plants are an orchard of pomegranates with pleasant fruits, campfire with spikenards.
Which goes into the diverse, the scripture that said the verse 12, the verse 12. I'm gonna get it in Revelation. I don't want to paraphrase it.
God, it's gonna break it down when you keep reading. Spikenard and saffron, calamus and cinnamon, with all trees of frankincense, myrrh and aloes, with all the chief spices. And we know how that frankincense and myrrh smells. That's a sweet savor, man. A fountain of gardens, a well of living waters.
Who? Read that again.
A fountain of gardens, a well of living waters, and trees from Lebanon. Awake, awake, O north wind, and come, thou south, blow upon my garden, that the spices thereof may flow out. Let my beloved come into his garden and eat his pleasant fruits.
Hey, Con, now check this out. Revelation 20:22. It says, in the midst of the street of it, and on either side of the river was there the tree of life, which bare 12 manner of fruits. Them all different types of fruits, and yielded her fruit every month. And the leaves of the tree were for the healing of the nations, man. So that, go ahead.
And the nations is talking about the 12 tribes, man.
Tribes of Israel, man. Starting with the head apostles on down, man. The elect men. Go ahead.
I remember reading Song of Solomon before I was in the truth. I didn't understand.
It makes sense, yeah, right.
Then you read it with some understanding. It's like, man, this is epic. It's glorious. This is truly the Heavenly Father's marvelous light, and we're privileged to be called into it, man. So if you fall out, that's, hey, sucks to be you. But this is the brother on the comment board, Dyed Garment from Basra. He posted Isaiah 44:3. I will pour water upon him that is thirsty, and floods upon the dry ground.
Dry grounds, yeah.
I will pour out my spirit upon thy seed, and my blessing upon thine offspring, and they shall spring up as among the grass, as willows by the watercourses, man. So the Heavenly Father's pouring water on his best garden, man.
That's right, man.
Elect. It's beautiful.
Even the story about one of y'all can find about the wine, man. How he brought the best wine at the end.
Right, Con. We just were speaking about that.
Which when you have a party or have a gathering, a person would bring out their best wine to impress their guests. He bring out the best wine first, but the Lord brought the best wine last, man. That's why he said the same thing in the scripture about the prophets. Something like that. From roughly paraphrasing. Let me see if I can find it.
I got it.
Hey, you got it?
Come on. I'm going to start at verse 9. This is St. John chapter 2, verse 9. When the ruler of the feast had tasted the water that was made wine, and knew not whence it was, but the servants which drew the water knew, the governor of the feast called the bridegroom, and saith unto him, every man at the beginning doth set forth good wine, and when men have well drunk, then that which is worse. But thou hast kept thy good wine until now. So basically, you give people a strong drink first, and then as they get more and more drunk, that's when you bring out the cheaper wine. But YAHAWASHI, hey.
Brought the best for last. The apostles.
Yeah, bring that one out. I said the
apostles for last, right? Come. But hey, in Proverbs 5:15, it says, drink waters out of thine own cistern, and running waters out of thine own well. Let thy fountains be dispersed abroad, and rivers of waters in the streets. Let them be only thine, and not strangers with thee. So that's why he watered that water bed. Go ahead.
I got it.
1 Corinthians chapter 4, verse 9. Right. For I think that the Most High had set forth us, the apostles, last, as it were appointed to death.
He says, for we are made a spectacle unto the world, and to angels, and to men.
God.
So that's us, man. We're represented as those wines that came last, man. The best of the garden, man. The crowning achievement of YAHAWASHI, all right? Hey, remember back in the rap world when rap was the thing, man? They had you had 3 artists on the album, who would be they would put the guy who like Lil Wayne last, man, because he don't tear the bitch up. He got the longest verse, you know?
Yeah.
So the same shit, man. The best is set for last, man. All right?
That's right.
And there's nothing after this. There's no other doctrine that's going to come behind this. Islam is not going to make a comeback. They're trying to revive Christianity. It's not working. The Black conscious community is finished. This is obviously the truth. And there's nothing that's going to come after this except the kingdom of heaven.
This the only thing we're standing the test of time, man. Everything have came up against the truth, but the truth shall proceed, man. And guess what? It's still proceeding. Yeah. Once all those doctrines, once that new wine languishes, I gotta get that because I've been paraphrasing that too much, man. When that new wine language.
Let me see. I think it's right here. I got this one real fast, man.
Yeah, I got it. Whenever if you want to bring that one out,
yeah. Go ahead. Cause I'm
right. There's 2 of them. Hosea 4:11. It says, "Hold them in wine, and new wine take away the heart of the people." But this the Joel one. It says, Joel 1:5. "Awake ye drunkards and weep, and how all ye drinkers of wine, because of the new wine, for it is cut off from your mouth," man. All right, that new wine have to languish, man. You see, this new wine got to get put down, man. This is that new wine this is that other YAHAWASHI, man, that people preach and teach about, man, which is not the real true way, man. All right, that's why he bought for the real wine last, man. All right, that it may triumph everything that's out there.
I think I brought this one. I've been bringing this one out lately for some reason. This is 2 Ezra 6:28. It says, "As for fate, it shall flourish. Corruption shall be overcome, and the truth which have been so long without fruit shall be declared." Man.
Yeah. It's the time when.
Hey, I got one too. This is Isaiah 24:6. "Therefore hath the curse devoured the earth, and they that dwell therein are desolate. Therefore the inhabitants of the earth are burned, and a few men left. The new wine mourneth, the vine languisheth."
There you go. Salaki, brother, my bad.
Okay. "All the merry-hearted do sigh. The mirth of the tabrets ceaseth, the noise of them that rejoice ended, the joy of the harp ceaseth."
That new wine mourned it, man. That's what it say. The new wine mourned.
That's right.
Y'all say language by Salaki, that's on me. But it do that new wine mourned it, man. All right, because like you say, it's no backbone to it. There's no spine. The true got a spinal cord. They got an entire body. They got a brain. They got a well-functioning body, man. All right, all these other doctrines and philosophies, man, they just on wayside, man. All right, it's just with the wind, man. They blowing to and fro, being tossed to and fro. That's why the scriptures tell us don't be tossed to and fro with these different ways of doctrine, man. All right, you got it out.
That's right.
Yeah, the truth is likened unto a vine, man. It's well rooted. Right, all the way down to the soil. That's why Yahawashi, when he talked about those guys that bug out, he referred to them as seeds that were planted in stony ground that didn't take root. They just, you could drop a seed somewhere, but if the soil isn't good, you're not gonna produce fruit, man.
This is going through the motions, man. All right, it's passing time. All right, and there's a lot of guys, at this passing time, man. Jake hide behind years. Jake hide behind certain breakdowns and shit before disciplining himself and rooting himself in the word. It cannot, man. All right. And it's like I said, you be around this thing at the time you see certain characters, man. It just Jake is going through with the motions. All right. It's going through the motions. They just here,
I got a precept about Ephesians 3:16. that he would grant you, according to the riches of his glory, to be strengthened with might by his spirit in the inner man, that
Right.
YAHAWASHI may dwell in your hearts by faith, that ye being rooted and grounded in love may be able to comprehend with all saints what is the breadth and length and depth and height.
Right.
And it says, and to know the love of YAHAWASHI, which passeth knowledge, that ye might be filled with all fullness of Yahweh. Now unto him that is able to exceeding abundantly above all that we ask or think, according to the power that worketh in us, unto him be the glory in the church by YAHAWASHI Mashiach.
And this is one to go with that. This 2 Corinthians 4:16 says, for which cause we faint not. We were talking about fainting earlier, man. But through our inner man perish, yet the outer man perish, and yet the inner man is renewed day by day. And that's one thing Jake not doing. Jake not feeding the inner man, all right, which is the new man, all right. He's feeding that man to where he can abound day by day. He's going from glory to glory. You're sitting there, you're starving the old man, all right, the man that wanted to commit adultery, all right, pop pills, smoke the weed, man, all right, eat the abominational foods. You're killing that guy because you're feeding your spiritual man. You're getting in the scriptures, you're studying, all right, you're fellowshipping amongst the brotherhood, you're tuning in to the latest things that the elders, apostles are talking about, man. Right? You're keeping that old man dead, man. That's what I say. If you're not feeding the spiritual man, that old man is gonna pop up like the fucking Undertaker, man. All right?
God.
I'm gonna show you, y'all brother talk. I'm gonna show you how that nigga gonna pop up, man.
Yeah, man.
Bullshit.
They got this book called How to Change When Change is Hard, man. And they got two sides of it. They got your emotional side and your rational side. And that can be likened onto your spirit versus your flesh, man. And your emotional side wants to tell you to eat things like eat fried food. It wants you to tell you to sleep in late. And it gives you that sense of fear, like don't do this, don't do this. It's always that little voice in the back of your head. And your rational side, which could be likened to the spirit, tells you to do things that better your mind, man, and that builds you up, man. And that's why you gotta starve the flesh. And you gotta feed your spirit, man. Because there's a constant battle going on.
Hey, don't complain about the things you're not willing to change, man.
Yeah, that's a good one.
I mean, let's be honest with you. Just live with it. If you ain't gonna change it, just get all the way with it, man. Jake, remember, when you signed the contract for the Lord, you put your hard hat and your boots on, that your boots should become cement shoes. And your hard hat should get latched to your head, man. All right? Your head should look like the hard hat and your boot should be cement shoes. Meaning what? You locked in, man, until the Lord pull you out of it.
Yeah, I can't find a good one, but you brothers know what I'm talking about. When that nigga Undertaker be knocked out.
He went straight up.
That nigga pop straight up, man. That's how that old man is, man. He creeps back into your life, man. Hey, man, what the hell them guys say, man? You can do this. You can commit adultery. You can do this. All right. You can hit the weed, man. All right. You can miss camp. Fuck it, man. You got this, bro. Look at you. You feeling good. You're smelling good. And then what Satan do, man? Satan takes the most, nice looking woman, and he attracts that attention to you, man.
Yeah, I gotta back you up.
You be minding your business, and that woman comes. Yeah, man, you gotta think something wrong when a motherfucker pursues you, man. She come up, hey, how you doing? What you doing by yourself? You up there just giggly as hell. Oh, nothing. Where you going at the night? Whole time, that's fucking Satan, man. I got him. And that's it, man. All right? All right? In the story, go ahead,
It's the book of Galatians, chapter 6, verse 7. Be not deceived. The Most High is not mocked. For whatsoever a man soweth, that shall he also reap. For he that soweth to his flesh shall of the flesh reap corruption. But he that soweth to the Spirit shall of the Spirit reap the life everlasting.
Yeah, if you sowing bullshit, you're gonna get a jungle tree full of bullshit you can swing from the vines with, man. All right, even Tarzan can swing from them bitches if you sowing bullshit in the, out here, man. You're gonna get the same bullshit. All right. But if you sowing spiritual matters and spiritual things, you're gonna get back spiritual, man. It is what it is. All right. A lot of jacks out here sowing bullshit, until judgment get to being laid down out here, man.
Yeah.
Heads get to rolling and shit. Then I want to get right now. Hey, brother, what you was saying? What scripture that was? Say it again, brother. Hey, man, it's too late. It's too fucking late, man.
And here's some good advice right here. The next verse, verse 9. And let us not be weary in well doing, for in due season we shall reap if we faint not.
Yeah. You reap if we faint not. And one of the brothers had put, he said, Satan always using that woman. You surely right, man. We're in the end. This is the most terrible spiritual time there is, man. So Satan is going to play his part. Same thing with Satan when YAHAWASHI fasted. All right, the first person to approach him was who? Satan, man, because he was in his most vulnerable. Because when you fast, all right, it's basically stripping you in the spirit, but it's stripping a lot of impurities from you too, man. It's your most weakest moment. So Satan always attacks, man. And Jake don't take shit as, take it as nothing, man. The first person Satan gonna use to attack you is that woman, man. All right, your mama, your sister, your auntie, or a woman in the world, or your woman, man. All right, but finish that part, Salaki.
Hey, Salaki, real quick. It says resist the devil and he will flee from you, man. You got it out.
Yeah, you resist the devil. Hey, man, and brothers that be around me, they know I second guess every goddamn thing, man. The shit don't look right to me. It don't sound right to me. I ain't fucking with it, man. Brothers and seeing, the brothers that be paying attention, man. Hey, man, like the elder Yashawama said, man, what the fuck this woman want with my ugly ass, man? She comes to pursue me. I'm looking nice, and all of a sudden you looking for me, man. That's Satan, man. That's fucking Satan, man. At this moment, at this period of time, you want me. You ain't been want me. When I was in the world, you wasn't getting women like that, Or if you was, you were getting a whole lot of women. Some brothers were getting a whole lot of women in the world. When you get into the truth, that slows down because why? You're something different. You look different, all right. You walk different and you sound different to the average Jake out here. They're not gonna fuck with you. Your wicked media is down, man. But all of a sudden, you tell me you in the truth, and then every damn woman that you passing by is pursuing you. That's Satan, man. There's nobody else but Satan. It's not you, it's Satan, bro.
You're right.
All it's gonna do is hinder you and distract you, man, from the word, man. You're going to be attacked, all right? This broad, she over there looking at the perfume in the store. Then she gets some shit on her ass. She's gonna spray right by you, man. Satan just get on her, jump in her ass, and come fuck with you, man. But you don't think of it as nothing, man. Jake get doing it. You know how Jake be get the rubbing that chest and shit. What you saying though, little mama? What you saying though? Then hey, you don't see that guy no more, man. You start having problems with that guy, man. Jake don't take heed to shit, man. Until, like I said, until judgment being laid down, man.
I got a quick one out.
Go ahead.
It's 1 Corinthians 2:14. But the natural man receiveth not the things of the Spirit of God, for they are foolishness unto him.
Yeah, there's a lot of natural men around here, man. It's a lot of natural men. Guys ain't spiritual at all, man. Jake take everything for face value. It's nothing spiritual. All right. We deal with the spirit, man. All right. We deal with the spiritual, man, of everything, man. Go ahead, Doc.
For they are foolishness unto him. Neither can he know them because they are spiritually discerned.
Yeah, Jake is spiritually discerned, man. Zapped, man. Go ahead,
But he that is spiritual judgeth all things, yet he himself is judged of no man.
Right. Because you taking before you open your mouth, before you take your first steps, you're thinking in the spirit, man. Hey, it's this expedient right here. Should I be doing this? Should I be, you're taking into consideration of everything, everything that around you're looking at it in a spiritual manner. All right. Whether you're driving, whether you talking to someone, dealing with the woman, because you're supposed to know that, that's, hey man, if y'all brothers agree with me or not, we know from Israelite one-on-one, man, that the woman, most time these women are your enemies, man. Right? They're gonna be used as tools to take you out the truth, man.
That's the oldest trick in the book.
Huh?
That's the oldest trick in the book.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's right, man. Go ahead,
God, that was it on that, bro.
I got this is Romans 8. I'm gonna start at verse 6. For to be carnally minded is death, but to be spiritually minded is life and peace. Because the carnal mind is enmity against the Most High.
You brothers had brought it out earlier, man. When you brothers had brought out how the carnal mind is enmity with the Most High, man.
That's right.
The liking and the fashion of this world is enmity with the Most High, because they're not in tune with YAHAWASHI, period, man. All right? Period, man. Go ahead,
For it is not subject to the law of the Most High, neither indeed can be.
Ooh, that's a good one. So neither what?
For it is not subject to the law of the Most High, neither indeed can be.
Neither indeed can be. It's impossible, man. That was it?
I got 4 more verses.
All right.
Verse 8. So then they that are in the flesh cannot please the Most High. But
it's that natural man.
But ye are not in the flesh, but in the spirit.
Yeah, you're supposed to be not in the flesh, but in the spirit, man. When it comes to this thing of ours, man, our arena is the spirit, man. We don't look at shit in the flesh, man. All right, go ahead.
If so be that the spirit of the Most High dwell in you. Now, if any man have not the spirit of Hamashiach, he is none of his.
He ain't none of his, man. The Lord ain't dealing with you, man.
Right.
You can't remember.
Go
ahead.
I'm gonna jump down to verse 13.
Nah.
You calling me?
Nah. Who calling you?
Nah, we're talking YAHAWAH.
Oh, okay.
This is Romans 8 and 13. For if ye live after the flesh, ye shall die. But if ye through the spirit do mortify the deeds of the body, ye shall live.
Yeah, you're mortifying your members, man. Disciplining yourself, man. Knowing when something is too much. All right? You gotta examine yourself and knowing sometimes when shit is just too much, all right? It's going too far. All right, I'm drinking too much, I'm doing this too much. All right, let me calm it down a little bit, man. All right, and brothers ain't saying to be a hermit and shit, but you gotta examine yourself, man. You gotta be. I bring it out time and time again. Be your biggest critic, man. All right. It's the only way you're gonna stay afloat. Being your biggest critic, knowing when shit is just gone too far, man. All right. You got it out.
I got one more verse. Verse 14. For as many as are led by the Spirit of the Most High, they are the sons of the Most High.
Yeah, man. Yeah, and that's staying spiritual, man. Even in the heat of battle, in the heat of the moment, staying spiritual. It's always gonna win. All right. Y'all brothers got anything else?
I had a real quick one up.
All right.
This is the book of Sirach, chapter 18, verse 19, backing you up, Yakina. It says, learn before thou speak, and use Sisik, or ever thou be sick. Before judgment, examine thyself, and in the day of visitation thou shalt find mercy.
Yeah, man. Examine yourself, man. Constantly examine yourself, man. All right. Anything else from you, brothers? If not, we're gonna give all praise and glory and honor to Yahweh. Double honor to the elders, apostles of GMS. Peace and blessings and salutations once again to the hopeful elect, man. We hope it was edified. Until next time, Shalawam.
Shalom.
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 Shalawam.
Shabbat shalom.